Hey, my great and wonderful people, welcome you back to Oga Shiny News. This one no be only me go see am, no be only me go hear am. My people, everywhere don dey burst. This one go chocolize you because as I'm talking to you now, my people, our first lady don deny say according to this thing because na go see am by herself alege everybody dey use allegedly e don deny say genocide e no do am for Nigeria o, say Nigeria no dey experience genocide o, say nothing like that. My people, a lot is really going to shock you for this video wey you are about to watch. A lot go shock you, my people. You know, some people are always saying those people with money, they don't know what the poor people are going through. See, na better truth. They can never know what the poor masses are going through because they have the money, they have everything people are praying for. Yes, my people. Now, not for Nigeria, I talk am now for abroad, my people. You go see the video, abeg. As you dey watch the video, I go like make you share the video, share am across all social media platforms. Like this video, comment. Na wetin go make YouTube dey recommend am be that. Make una see as dem dey do now. My people, I dey come back. Now, Oga Shiny News. May I first play the video first. May I see wetin dey come up for the video, my people.
Now to an exclusive interview making waves internationally. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has pushed back strongly against claims that Christians are being systematically exterminated in Nigeria. The First Lady told CBN News in Washington that the violence in Nigeria is rooted in poverty, terrorism, and political instability rather than religious persecution. She warned that labeling it genocide could actually embolden the very terrorists carrying out the attacks. Let's take a look.
Is there genocide in Nigeria?
I don't think so. I don't think so because when you look at these areas, it was first the headers conflict and it has been there for years. And when you're coming into an environment that are mainly Christians, when you attack them because you go into their farmlands, and then when you have terrorists and people kidnapping for money, and when the world is throwing a narrative that is Christian genocide, they will now hit on that and begin to attack churches. And you should remember, we are getting into the election year. So there are a lot of things going on that, we don't believe that, it's really genocide the way it's being portrayed.
All right, this is a deeply complex and sensitive issue. The First Lady's words have sparked a debate both at home and among Nigerians in the diaspora. As critics argue, the numbers tell a different story. According to Open Doors World Watch list, over 70% of Christians killed worldwide in recent years have died in Nigeria. Ayo, the First Lady, is re-echoing the federal government stance that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. Your thoughts?
I don't think we should be surprised at that. She's married to the president. I don't expect her to go on an international platform like that and say that, yes, there's Christian genocide when the government's position has consistently been that there isn't. However, what I would prefer for this government and perhaps the First Lady in using her soft power diplomacy, in granting interviews to convince the international community, particularly the United States of America, is to provide alternative facts. The people, the constituents themselves, people who live in these areas have consistently said that there is, in fact, Christian genocide and, persecution based on their faith. The Christian Association of Nigeria has spoken out. The Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria has spoken out. There are religious leaders in the Middle Belt who have spoken out. And this is not just under the Tinubu administration. It's been there consistently before. And the only time their voices were amplified was when President Trump made that tweet. It has been there consistently. The videos of mass graves have been on consistently. And so what I would prefer, rather than just saying, I don't think so, and I mean, she's she's entitled to her personal opinion on that. But would be provide facts. This is the reason why I believe this isn't, because the others have shown proof. They've shown mass graves. They've talked about churches being burnt. Now they're even advising us not to go and worship in the way that we want to worship. But Dr. Wati says stop the church. You can't ask people not to express their religious rights based on violence. It means that you are confirming the fact that the state has failed in providing security for Christians in the country. And so, like I said, she would say what she would say. But the truth is that the more they deny it, the more they do an injustice to the number of Christians who have been killed in the middle belt, in the north, in different parts of Nigeria, and the more they are playing ostrich with facing the problem. Right. I thought this was a fine moment for the Nigerian government to finally tackle this challenge and this issue that a number of Christians have cried out for a very long time. But unfortunately, it seems that they're taking the way out of just denial. Right. But the issue persists. I'm not saying, because two truths can exist at the same time, that there are no more complex issues around herder clashes and all. But we're saying alongside that is a particular target at a particular Christian group. I also want to say that can she grant the local media interviews as well? We've seen a lot of international appearances. It would be great to have her engage with Nigerian journalists as well, and let us, facts for facts, conversation for conversation, and talk about this.
Okay, in this same interview, I want to read a part of it. She personally recounted facing persecution due to her interfaith marriage, being a Pentecostal and married to President Bola Tinubu. Specifically, a Muslim cleric publicly called her heathen and suggested that she should be stoned for openly practicing Christianity. But she noted that many who defended her against this threat were from the north, highlighting nuanced religious dynamics. Doesn't she answer the question for us?
Yes, she actually.
If it's a country that is free of persecution, should she marrying a Muslim be a problem in the first place? You see, with her own mouth, despite the fact that they try to deny, you see, hey God, Ayinla Omowura said something famously. Ayinla Omowura said, "Asoju oro iro ni mu wa." When you talk too much, you start to lie. The truth is, in this case, with her own mouth, she has come out to say that she herself also faced persecution. They keep saying there's no persecution in this country. Let's say the truth.
As a student of literature,
yes,
the part of her statement that I will take is a statement that religious issues in Nigeria are far more complex and nuanced than it is presented. The emphasis is on the nuance.
Right.
In other words, there isn't a single narrative, to just say, Christians have been persecuted. What she's saying really is that there are many dimensions to the story rather than a single narrative.
She confirmed persecution.
Right. You are right, Rufai.
But I said all of us are involved. The major challenge is insecurity in Nigeria, and the Nigerian government is trying to address it by seeking the cooperation of the United States and other countries. Solving the problem is where the challenge is, not about personal testimonies.
I disagree with the Nigerian government approach, Oji, please. Is the fact that they are not addressing the problem by partnering with America alone. They are addressing the problem by going on a propaganda spin. Dr. Abati, we here, we are not children. We see it. We know about the $9 million being spent. If you have a problem, you don't need to spend $9 million to be going to talking to CBN and conservative media. Fix the problem. When you fix the problem, we Nigerians will go ahead and say the problem.
No, the emphasis is not propaganda.
It's propaganda.
Are you also aware, as somebody who has a microphone, that there are troops, American troops that are here. There are countries collaborating with Nigeria. That's part of the effort.
All right. Can I moderate this plan? Can I moderate this
propaganda.
May I moderate this panel?
That's a one-sided narrative.
May I moderate this panel?
Please go ahead.
May I? All right. Thank you. You are absolutely right, Dr. Abati, about the nuance in her statement. And you're also right, Rufai, about the fact that she did admit persecution.
Simplicity.
But what she actually is against is to term the whole issue around the word genocide. Well, the First Lady also used the Washington visit to thank President Trump for the Christmas Day missile strikes against terrorist holdouts, saying it was the first Christmas in recent memory where no...
So, my people, now the video, I just watch, so what I think about them? I go lament and put am for comment section. So wetin e talk so e sweet you or e no sweet, maybe e right or e no right, I go like hear from you, make we discuss am for comment section. My people, this is your boy Okashani News. If na your first time coming across this channel be this, abeg turn on notification bell icon. Make sure say you hit that subscription button before you turn am on, so that anytime we drop trending gist, you go be the first person to dey grab am. See you in the next video, my people. This is Okashani News. Abeg stay safe o. Dem don talk say genocide no dey o. Stay safe o, because they no go count am as genocide o. May God help us for this country. See you in the next video. God bless you. This is Okashani News.